And we're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fans of Power. I'm Joe Amato, and I'm here with my partners in crime, Tyler T-Rex Baker, Nasty Nate, Nathan Kennedy, Rebecca fuck, I did it again. McDonald, A.K. Newton, and fucking Douche Demetrius. God damn, gone 2 weeks and I can't even fucking talk. There's the intro.
McDonald.
Jesus Christ. See what happens when Ren isn't here and he wasn't part of the flow? I just fucked it all up, and it just went to shit.
You were going to do it anyway.
Yeah, it probably was.
You get too excited at the start of it, and you just stumble on your
It's
words.
almost like it's his first time every time. Like he's a virgin doing it every night. You know. Just,
at the start, I'm always hyped and nuts to the whole damn show.
You're bummed like, oh my god! Like, what if I fart or something?
Oh shit! But yeah, Ren isn't here. He's got some business to attend to, but sure he'll be back next week.
Maybe you don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know. He may decide to fuck off.
Maybe he quit the show.
Fuck you guys.
It's a possibility.
Maybe he decides to quit the show and just do T-shirt designs for me exclusively. You know, we don't know. I'm just saying.
Has he done anything new up lately? No.
He's been doing his Spawn stuff though.
Yeah,
that's finished. And I got the layout for the next T-shirt design. Like he nailed it like exactly what I wanted. So.
And you're actually wearing his.
I am wearing his Triclops. Since we are talking, Triclops will be part of our discussion tonight. I thought it'd be very appropriate to wear some Triclops tonight. So
nice.
It's the best of the original Fab Five.
Tyler and I mentioned this last night when we were doing Action Jacks, and I want to thank everybody that tuned in a couple weeks ago to watch St. Vitus Knights, and apologize to everyone last week. Internet issues on my end and Tyler's end, so we weren't able to get the show going. But hey, we're here this week, so hell yeah, Joe. Get to talk about
I need to catch up on that episode you guys did last night. I was out at a party watching She-Ra strip, so.
Well,
she wasn't stripping. She was a go-go dancer.
And why we weren't invited? What the hell is this shit?
Oh yeah, you wanna hop on a plane and fly a few hours just to watch She-Ra be a go-go dancer?
Well, when they say Princess Fedora is you know, unleashing the power for everybody. I mean,
how did that work? Did they introduce her as such? It's like, oh, it's now on
No, I just
stage.
walked in, and on stage it was She-Ra, Rainbow Bright, Kid Sister, and I don't know who the other person
like
was.
the doll but
like sexified versions of them.
That's weird.
So
I don't.
You can kind of see
Kid
Kid Sister in the back of the video that I shared with you guys.
Okay, I'm like, I don't understand why, and especially since it was girl lines targeted towards girls, but then they want to sex it up for guys. Like they want guys to be attracted to an adult Kid Sister and Rainbow Bright. Like what the fuck?
Isn't Rainbow Bright supposed to be a little girl?
Yeah, but this lady definitely won a little girl.
He was doing
I was waiting for that.
That was good. Yeah, that was good. Joe's like, I know what I'm doing. Like, not me.
Yeah, but She-Ra made sense because she's already
she's an adult,
voluptuous and beautiful and an adult. So.
Well, but I appreciate the throwback to the classic, 80s cartoons and stuff like that. So that it's good to know that they're not. It's not always tarnished with a shitty T-shirt or a shitty. Well, I could say something else. I'm not going to say it. So.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, don't.
Joe, who we got in the chat room tonight, Joe?
We got The Rod, Will Timpson, Masters Keep, JSP, McDJ, Sean Darren, Rebel Wookie, Zentron, Adam Gabbard, Gavin, Jaime Morris. I'm scrolling. Daniel Carhoonan. Did I say Fedmon? If not, Fedmon. Papa Hood 69, John Ballard, Casey Duncan. Paul Rick is here. And Cringer, my best friend. Oh, that's somebody new. So, welcome to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe and share. Ring that bell so you can be notified when we go live. You guys new here, do that. Helps with the algorithm. Keeps us in the flow. Anything Master Universe related. So, welcome to everybody that just popped up.
Or you would also get notified when Tyler and I, because I just created that link at like 8 whenever it was. Like, here's the show. So, make sure you do that so you will be notified. The channel.
We did a good one last night. Check it out if you guys like Carl Weathers.
Oh gosh,
talking classic movies and stuff like that. We did a good job. I think we did a good job honoring the legend that he is.
And Tyler said, "I'm going to hell. He's going to be up there in heaven, hanging out with people, and I'll be in hell." So.
Well, I'll be hanging out in heaven
God,
with
I
Carl
gotta
Weathers, like lifting weights with Carl Weathers. You'll be burning in hell. That's how Nathan took it.
I mean, out of context, the way you said it, it kind of made it sound that way.
Well, he didn't even allow me to finish, because I'm always going to assume Nathan's like, "Where's the booze at?"
Well, what did he say that you took out of context or whatever? What did he say?
All I said was that I'd be in heaven, like hanging out with Carl Weathers and lifting weights, and then Nathan wouldn't be, and then Nathan took it as he's like Kenny in South Park. You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
Then I wouldn't be there. That's how I took it. He's like, Nathan won't be there. Where's Nathan going to be? He's going to be in hell.
Well, he's not going to be at the gym in heaven. Nathan has not touched a weight since the one time he worked out with me. Like,
that is false. That is false.
Wait, no. That was the next day. Then he got a swollen pec, and he hasn't touched one since.
No, that is also a lie. There
I have
was
not known you to lift
period of time where I started working out.
Well, I remember you were riding a bike and I think doing some stretching and stuff like that. But I don't remember you actually doing
free weight stuff.
Why didn't you tell me that? You told me I don't remember any of that.
I need to tell you. Hey, Tyler, guess what? I'm working out too, buddy.
No, I just, you share everything else. Like, I hate this fucking people. I hate this fucking job. I hate fucking Connecticut. I want to go home. I'm hearing all that. But when he does something like, I've decided to lift weights to feel good and just, feel better throughout the day, he's like, fuck him.
Yeah, as Tyler said, where's the booze?
Yeah.
Tyler, when you said he worked out with you all those years ago and you said he got a swollen pec, I mean, what the hell happened to me?
I overdid it.
Yeah,
okay.
And not with me. He went home and did exactly the same thing at home, which you're not supposed to work the same muscles immediately. You need at least about 78 hours to let those muscles rest.
Yeah.
And he went home and just, I never saw it. He just described it to me that he had a swollen pectoral muscle. I'm like, what the fuck? How did you do that?
Yeah, I just overdid it, but
yeah. But he did good, I just wanted to introduce him to the basics, and he hung right in there and did everything. Very good.
I think after we did that, we went and ran like a mile, didn't we?
I think so, something like that. We went down to the park and ran the track around that. Yeah. He hung in there though. He didn't complain or drag his feet or.
Yeah, I can hang. I probably should start working out again. I do. I have.
I always told Nathan he could look like Bruce Lee because he's got a thin build. So I could easily see him having like a Bruce Lee build.
Nice and ripped.
Yeah.
What about you, Dushin? You haven't even spoken. You work out? You doing any shit like that or anything? What's up? Tell us.
Dushin hates people.
Yes.
Yes.
That is right.
All right. Well, there you go. He works the keyboards to fucking give people shit on the internet, I guess. So that's one thing he works on.
Yeah, that's his workout, fighting with people on the internet.
Exactly. Well, I don't think there's anything new related, right?
Well, I was seeing that people were getting the Eternia playset.
Oh yeah, Eternia has been popping up to people's collections, and that's pretty fucking cool. Even the Moat Monster, he has his own individual box, Power of Grayskull designed box that comes, inside, of course, the packaging. But I haven't got a notification yet. But I don't know. Maybe they're just going in order of people that
you haven't gotten one yet, because I was curious because when that funding was going on, my dad went ahead and for whatever reason he went ahead and
so he didn't get a notification.
No, not yet. But that makes me feel better knowing you haven't gotten one yet, because I was like, Dad, did you fuck up?
Yeah, it might be just the order. Oh, and another thing for those, remember the Origins line, not the cartoon line that's going to be at the stores. The Origins line, it continues online through Mattel Creations, and I believe it's February 16th. I think the first one's going up. And it's Rock On. So Rock On is the first one that'll be on Mattel Creations for people.
Wait. So it's no longer the Origins line is no longer in retail.
Well, remember that was what they said they were going to do starting this year. They said starting this year, the main Origins line, like the stuff in back of me, that's going to be online exclusive. And as for the ones that are now with the Filmation, cartoon design and slight altered buck, that's going to be just at stores. But yeah, this line continues on Mattel Creations.
I zoomed in on Tyler because it looked like he was about to smirk a little bit. Just be like,
I'm like, Joe, just pull the dick out and just give it to him right there, man. Just
there.
I thought that was a smile of like you were kind of happy that they're pulling aspects.
Well, I'm not surprised, and Joe, I'm just giving you shit, Joe. I know.
It's
just smart that they finally realized, like, let's stop clogging the shelves up with at the same 2 fucking figures with every wave that comes out. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, are they gonna, Joe? Will they change the model then once it's going to creations, or is that shit still gonna just sell out immediately? Or
No, I'm thinking it's going to be. I would like to say it's probably just made to order, or possibly it'll sell out, because that's how it's been happening with everything on their website. It's whatever's there, and when it's gone, it's gone. So no, let me take that back. I don't think it's made to order. It's going to be when it sells out, it's gone.
I mean, that's kind of the smarter thing.
And
also,
everything for Origins related has. Oh shit, yeah. Well, first let me say everything Origins related has sold out every time on their site. But yeah, that Mondo Orko, I think that was it last Thursday, or it was last week, where I think the pre-orders for that stopped. And I don't know if that was on the timed edition. I don't know if the normal one's still up, but they added a book, the book of magic, and it has Daimar the Demon in there, just like from the cartoon. So that's kind of cool. But I don't know if the regular. Did you do it, Rebecca?
Check.
Did you get it?
I did not get that one. I don't have it in
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
looking
see.
it up. I don't.
Oh, you looking it up?
Yeah. I don't. I'm not. I guess I'll have to search for it. I figured they would have everything. Timed edition is sold out. I don't see it.
I only want Driel and Filmation Orko.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that surprised me. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool to see a little mini Daimar the Demon, but I figured, well, hell, if you're already done 2 Trollins and you did mini because they're smaller than the regular sized Orko, why couldn't they done Montork? And yes, Dushin, I know that Driel doesn't have the right colors for her robe. I know that.
It's good that you jumped in front of that, Joe,
because he was gonna.
Is Daimar the Demon colored correctly, or is he just?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he looks cool. It's.
Cool.
I still don't understand the fucking little pink doll creature. I was like, I don't remember that from the fucking cartoon. If Nathan, if you want to pop that up, because Tyler, maybe you'd look. I was like, what the fuck is this doll?
I don't think I've even seen any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you see this pink doll, tell me, it's like, what the fuck is that? I figured you were douching. Definitely would know.
You funny fan.
You're kidding. Wait, that is from something, Dushin? That little pink
I'm
doll?
not gonna tell you.
Well, at least
The
Tyler will
face,
once he sees it.
the unmasked Orko face just looks kind of weird.
Okay, yeah, Daimar looks really good there.
All right. Now let's see the rest. Okay, this is.
There's Orko face there.
Okay, that fucking thing. What in the hell is that, Tyler? That thing next to Daimar. I don't recognize that.
I don't recognize it either right off.
Funnies.
Well, tell us what's it from then, because I don't know that fucking thing.
I'm not gonna help you.
You're fucking around. He probably doesn't even know.
I was gonna say he don't fucking know.
I guess it just refers to it here as stuffed animal figure.
That just looks like a wave.
I mean, it does look kind of familiar though.
I don't
I'm not. Yeah, it's not ringing any bells though.
Yeah.
It's stuff that only real fans know.
That's not us.
Well, what is it? What is it, Deucin? If you actually,
it's a stuffed toy.
All right, let's get to the goddamn discussion, because you're gonna piss me off with this shit. But no, either way, it's cool shit though with Driel and Orko. I just wish they would have given us a Montork. But
how much is that? Because we also had that Daimar.
Too much.
Was it 220?
It was almost $300.
I just want the Daimar the Demon to put on the shelf here. I don't need the Orko, and I already got a Driel. I just want Daimar the Demon.
It was $235.
Oh, that's close. I said 225.
Okay. Yeah, Joe was closer.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna spend all that much for a little Daimar the Demon.
Yeah, I mean, you could see how much if someone did sell it on eBay, but
some people may not want that.
That would probably be too much. Still,
well, I often feel like, is anyone going to be wanting to sell any? I mean, maybe Orko and Driel, but is anyone going to feel like I could probably get $25,000 for this little? I don't know what he is.
Dude, some people are that dumb.
But I also feel like
and they
that
might try to take advantage of people. Like they might take that Daimar and then charge 60 to 80.
That's all
they'll be 60 to 80 bucks, and it's like, wow, it's like that much for that little guy, and I'll bet you they're going to do that.
Yeah,
I bet they'll ask more money for that pink puppet.
Oh, that's another thing. I can imagine a giveaway because
that pink puppet. Doesn't that pink puppet have a name, Deucin?
It's a puppet. Why would it have a name?
I don't know. You seem to imply that you knew what the fuck it was. So obviously,
puppet.
This
What more do you want?
puppet has a name. Does it have a name?
God, that
Poppity pop
face,
up.
that unmasked Oracle face is freaking
Wait, what does
me out.
Masters keep saying in the chat? Is he being
Uh,
serious of where that's
The
from?
pink stuffed animal is from a Fall Flat, the video game.
Was that like
I
some
don't-
like current nonsense? Like that one game Joe used to play where you just punch a button
Tappers
over
of
and over
Grayskull.
again?
Yeah, that was Tappers of Grayskull.
God.
Remember when I was number 1 in the world for a little bit on that? I was like, woohoo! And
Remember
everybody's
when I
like, who
didn't give
gives
a
a
shit if
shit?
you were or not?
Did you hear what I said? I said the same thing. I was like, everybody was like, who gives a shit? And Tyler literally said, oh, like anybody gave a shit. I was happy for 2 days.
That was back when Joe was like wanting to Skype all the damn time. Like, oh my God, Tyler, you won't believe this. I mashed the buttons and I got this guy and I'm number 1 in the world.
Hey,
Like,
you
all
like
right,
the Skype too. We both
all
had
right,
fun. You
all
just
right,
didn't like
Jimmy
about,
Woods.
you just didn't like about that goddamn Tappers. Nobody
It
did.
was
I
stupid.
did.
It was stupid. It was just
It was, but I had fun with it. I fucking had a
Had
blast with
fun.
that stupid ass game.
Yeah, because it's no different than beating off, but no payoff.
Oh shit! Did you see anything, Nathan? Is there a Fall Flat game, or was he just? Saying
I
some
mean,
shit?
there is, but I don't.
Oh, there is.
I don't see.
When's when you type in pink stuffed animal Fall Flat?
I get nothing.
Oh,
Get a
okay.
picture of
Either
Deuce
way,
and saying hi.
Dusha doesn't know what it is. He's just giving us all shit.
Yeah, I think he's
It's
giving
a
us-
stuffed puppet. It says so on the website.
You're right. You are right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, how about we get to this ranking? Because there's a lot of shit to rank. So
not
let's get-
actually not as much as you would think. Not as much as we've had the last time that we did it to your list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we reviewed. You remember we
I
reviewed
mean,
these
it's a
mini
pretty
comics.
freaking good wave all around. Even the
Yeah.
mini
And
comics.
Red's not here to just say, me, trash,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
to piss everyone off.
Yeah, so we won't have to worry as much about certain things falling lower. And this
Yeah.
was the first comment we had. The Rod said, "If Manny Faces doesn't get a masterpiece, I'm
Oh,
unsettled."
you can blame Joe reducing for that one. 'Cause
I
that's like
don't-
they're gonna be the only wild cards on this show. Rebecca, me, and Nathan, you can rely on us. Joe and Deuce are gonna be the ones who are like, gee, I don't know, man.
I don't have
I-
anything. I can't think of anything below great, honestly.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but
What?
see,
Whoa, below great. All right, count her. She doesn't count either. You know, I don't care, girl or not. She doesn't
What?
count.
Well,
Her vote
we
doesn't
will-
count here.
We will see because we have the figures that were released in this wave, and I think probably
That's including the mini comics, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
And
gonna
it's
have
not like
them-
we're going in depth reviewing those because we've already reviewed
Nah.
them. We're just gonna give
Well,
our,
I think there's some that we haven't because I don't.
Did
we
we-
never revealed
Mention-
Tale of Tila? I don't think did we?
Oh, we might not have.
I don't think so.
I
would
don't
have to
think
go
so.
with-
I don't think even me and Joe did back in the day. I don't think we even
I
covered.
love that comic. Oh,
I was never big on the whole clone idea. It's not a bad mini comic by any means. I was just like, I just don't dig this idea.
Well, we'll
of-
definitely
Yeah.
get into that when. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
Nathan. You start however you want. Put a figure. Put a comic. We, like I said, we don't have to choose. You just put whatever the hell you want
Well-
up there, and we'll go.
As mentioned before, here are the categories: masterpiece, we have great, we have decent, we have meh, and then could get the old Jay Sherman and get
It stinks.
so
Yeah.
we will see. But hey, since you guys are talking about it, let's go ahead and do that.
Masterpiece.
Tale of Tila.
I love this comic. So.
All right.
I feel like Carrie Von Erich right now. It's. I love the artwork and it's a good story. I just don't like that clone idea.
That ruins it
So-
for you.
Yeah, I
That's
don't. It's not horrible, but I'm like that's not. I just. That's why, and I don't want to sit there and say it's decent because it's still a fun story. Man at Arms has a good portrayal in it. Is like he gets to do a little bit more. He's got more to do in physical combat as well. I just I won't say masterpiece, and I'm like, Joe Deucen, you guys chip in there because
It's
I'm
a
still
story
trying to-
that was born out of fan letters that were asking why the Tila toy and the sorceress / goddess look alike.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
So that's why they went with
that's-
the clone idea. Like you can in one of the letter pages for the monthly issues, you can see a fan asking about the looks, and they answer by like, "Oh, you'll get the answer in the Tale of Tila mini comic."
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. It's cool.
But generally, like the story is pretty great. So I say great. Like the art is not worth much commenting because it's all done by Texera and it's all fantastic by him.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
that's what makes it an ass kicker. Like I like the shot.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Any use of point and dread to me, because I feel like that's an underused play set and vehicle. So I like to see that used a lot more, and I the inconsistency with that too, like the PowerPoint dread and all that. But I will go ahead and say great, but I just don't. I would give it masterpiece if not for the clone idea. I feel like to go lower than great, it's like it's not a bad mini comic by any means. So yeah, I'll go and say great.
Yeah, the story had really good moments in it. The premise a little odd of Skeletor wanting to raise the baby as his own.
Yeah.
Marry that baby
Yeah,
was like
that was weird.
That's what made it for me not really get a masterpiece. But no,
He is a demon.
And Rebecca's like, oh man,
And let's make this clear. He didn't want to marry the baby. He wanted to marry the baby when it grew
but
up.
still to raise her
It's
though.
still
and then now
fucking
marry-
creepy.
It
But
is.
he did not want to
That's
marry
why
a baby.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
but
He
it's
wants to
creepy.
raise the baby.
However you turn
It's
it
very
around, because
creepy.
it's a
But he's
demon.
evil.
Who wants
Like,
to
what
marry
does
a
she call him
demon?
growing up? Is she going to call him daddy? And then, hey, now I'm going to marry you. That's what's fucking weird
No,
about it.
you're making it even weirder, Joe.
But I give it great. I say it's a great story. I do enjoy the mini comic, but it's not.
That sounds like a premise for some show on TLC.
it's
Yeah.
Oh
different.
god.
I married my demon daddy.
I like that. You got to Photoshop that shit. You got to do that douche with this
Hey,
comic.
Joe's
Take
gonna be
out
the
that-
demon daddy.
I love that.
I like that. That's fucking hilarious. What about you, Nathan? What do you give it?
I'm kind of in agreement with the rest of you guys and saying great. The artwork in it is really good. As Tyler mentioned, I'm not the biggest fan of the clone idea, but as you're reading the comics that came before this,
Yeah, we all know Teela came from an egg.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was that fucktard's name again?
I
You
don't want
got-
to remember.
You gotta
Dipshit.
you gotta take some direction with that, but I'll say great as well.
All right, put it in.
Yeah,
right
and I guess in the context of things, just like how I've always said to him, we've always talked about, like the line was constantly evolving. This was something that was thrown out, it didn't stick, and they moved on from it. So I can't if it was continued on for a while, like a Scott Knight shit, where just like God, you just can't get away from his horse shit. Even with the idiots that work on it today, like they're still carrying on his shit. At least this was stopped. It was one time only, and it moved on. So
Yeah,
I can't
but
fault it for
it
that.
still formed the foundation for what Filmation went on to do. Like they didn't go into the clone idea completely, but they still went into the mystery of Tila's father.
But I honestly, I'm
and the
glad
connection to the sorceress, even though it wasn't a clone, it
Yeah.
was still her child.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I like that idea, and I like knowing that we don't need to know who her father is. That's like it was with Peter Parker and his parents.
I see a lot of these first mini comics as just like first drafts for things, and
But yeah,
it's a great way of looking at it. Yeah.
Evolution. It's literally a evolutionary step.
Yeah, you're kind of seeing here the process of them really starting to figure things out and to try to flesh out where they were wanting to take the mythology.
Yeah, because not everything comes out of the gate. I mean, you look at Wolverine; his first appearances, like in X-Men and Hulk, like he's not the, cigar chomping, Canuck that's just gonna rip your fucking head off.
Didn't have even named Logan. Like that came later.
Yeah, so the character would evolve to what we know and love, but they don't always start out, right coming out of the gate. Even though Mattel got a lot right starting out with, but
remember in the first year mini comics, it was all about Skeletor with no pants wanting to enter Castle Grayskull.
Oh, good God! Move on. Go ahead, give us Nathan something because he's gonna get us nuts. Let's go.
Masterpiece.
Oh, masterpiece.
Except nothing lower.
Yeah, that's pretty much enough said. Yeah, masterpiece. Yeah. Great figure.
Why is she orange?
That
is a very orange evil one.
I see yellow.
It's probably because of the camera.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. It looks like
Masterpiece.
it looks like egg yolk yellow. Like that's
Yeah,
what it looks
because
like right now.
she is yellow. I mean, I have mine
Yeah.
up there. That just that photo there just.
I was
colored.
just trying to find photos of the figures where they weren't beaten up.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, yeah.
It's not easy to find decent photos of figures.
Yeah.
It all depends because it's all taken with different cameras and all.
Yep.
Mhm.
But yeah, figure is masterpiece. Even though, like, I don't know about you guys, but I for a long time didn't even notice that the body is a repaint of Tila.
Oh, really?
Way to
Oh,
go.
what kind of fan are you?
Because like it's executed so well that you don't really notice. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't
Exactly.
really draw
I mean,
attention.
that's why I think all the repaint were like the reuse of Mossman and Merman,
Mhm.
Beastman and Stinkor. I think they all work great. Like I didn't know for a while. I think until I was a teenager. I think that some of them were obviously He-Man, but then you know, I didn't know Stinkor was a repaint of Merman because I didn't have
Yeah,
Merman
same.
until I was a teenager. And when I finally got Merman in hand, like, oh wait, and you know, because I didn't really take apart Stinkor's armor, I just assumed the armor covers up his face. I see like, oh, he's got teeth or something like that. So it worked for me. I didn't see it as lame or cheap. Whereas the critics who get off on just shitting on '80s stuff always have to say, oh, it's pretty lazy and lame. Fuck.
So we're all agreeing in this masterpiece.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I would
Yes.
love to see more of yellow skin Evil Lyn and
Yes.
that color scheme outfit. That's what I would.
I
push
always
for.
said if I do that costume, I'm painting myself yellow and blue.
But see, if they
Yeah.
ever remaster the show properly, you will see that the Evelyn was painted with a yellowish skin tone.
Ooh.
I did not
Really?
know that. Much like Merman, I didn't know Merman was given the kind of teal color scheme. And then I think,
that matched very close to the action figure.
yeah, and like the style guide, like you see, like he has like the teal green color scheme, which I always thought that looked really cool. But even though I'm cool with like the royal blue look that he has, that what we've come to know, but I think having that kind of fish green, that teal color green would look so cool with the yellow armor. Well, that really
There-
brought down the house.
No, there was a question from Fedmon here that said, "Why isn't Point Dread 2 book and record story included in this tier list? Because they didn't come
They're
with
not-
the figures." So
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't mini comic. Yeah.
I have that.
They came with vinyl record. Do you remember vinyl record?
I got the record in the book little set over there.
Power of Point Dread.
Ooh.
Great. I give it great.
Pretty great.
I prefer the
Yeah.
audio book. I mean, the one.
I do
yeah,
too.
Speaking of the
I-
record,
I do
that's
too,
one I
but
like
this
the
one's
most.
still really great. So
Oh, it
I'll
is,
put
it
great
is. This
as
is-
well.
Yeah, I said great. If we were talking about the record one, I'd give that one a masterpiece. But
Yeah, that would
this
get
one is great.
masterpiece. I think because of the artwork is so good, and that one panel shot of Triclops and Man-at-Arms clashing their weapons together, that's great for me. It's okay story, but I don't know, just the idea of knowing that Point Dread is up on one of the highest mountain peaks in Eternia above the clouds makes me think of
Plus,
Jack
we
and
get
the
Zodak.
Beanstalk.
We get some Zodak
Yeah.
action in there in that record.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. But,
Yeah.
yeah, great.
Jack
Would you
and
say Dushin? Did you say great?
See, Rebecca's
Yeah,
talking here, Joe.
great.
Shut up.
It's the delay I have.
Mm.
Yeah, your
Good
delay is
morning,
misogynist.
Jack.
What did she say? What?
That
well,
person was your father.
Your father. And the infant
I
was,
never knew that was a guy in costume until I got older.
he was on Saved by the Bell too. He was on 2 episodes
Really?
of Saved by the Bell. That guy was, yeah. He played the
Wow.
actor that would work as a waiter in the Max on a couple of occasions.
Oh yeah.
And he dressed up as Zach's father.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and Principal
shit.
Belding, and then he came back as that guy represented from Harvard. Yeah, that's him. Mark Blankfield, I think is his name. Yeah, Mark Blankenfield or Mark Blankfield. Yeah, but he plays the old man in Jack and the Beanstalk that me and Rebecca rave about so much, and he was 2 episodes of Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, Joe, they're talking about fairy tale theater again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joe.
That's
Do
why he
you,
was
do you
looking
need
down, twiddling his thumbs,
Yeah,
like.
you know, do you need to get up and leave for a moment or something, Joe? I mean, we're just trying to be polite. We're trying to think of your feelings, Joe. Because you're just not thinking of ours. Jesus Christ! We mentioned one other thing other than fucking Origins, and Joe's like, Oh God, I wish I had a gun.
We got 3 crates. And what did you say, Dushin? What did you give it?
I said great.
Oh, then we got 4
You
crates.
would have heard it if you were paying attention instead of looking at your gun in your hand.
Say great.
Oh, wait, did you say great, Rebecca? God damn it, I'm losing
did.
track of everything.
I think
oh,
I
okay.
was the
What
second person to say great.
Oh,
You didn't ask Nathan, Joe.
Yeah.
Nathan, what do
Who
you
cares?
say?
Who cares? Who cares about me?
It's like, who gives a fuck?
I'm going to say great as well. I think
Okay.
the art does a lot of the heavy lifting.
Oh,
on that
gosh.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
art
It's
is
not
fantastic.
the greatest story because I think that just it's like with Tila too. Like the use of Point Dread and its place in the mythology has kind of been all over the place. That's why I would love to kind of play off more of the record book where it's this hidden location. If you want to get to it, you have got to go to hell and back. Not literally, but it's not so easy to get to. You know, that's why I love about that illustration of Zodak pointing to it in the clouds to He-Man. I just think it was so cool, so much fun to.
Have we
Even
gone over the record book?
I think
What's
me and Joe did a while back, but we could always
Yeah.
go back and revisit it.
Yeah, I'd like to
Totally go back
revisit
and
that.
revisit
Yeah,
it.
I'd
Yeah,
love
why,
to
yeah, why not? Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Does somebody have the audio? The
It's
record
probably on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's done like a voiceover of it again, have they?
All right, what's next then?
I just want to make sure we weren't going to be listening to that horse shit. I'm just being a fan here, people.
The Magic Stealer.
It stinks. I hate this fucking mini comic. I hate this mini comic.
Why
To
do you
death.
hate it?
There is no fucking world building in this goddamn thing. I
Yeah,
hate that
he's
you
right.
you get Procrustes who pops up. Who this guy is a giant. He's supposed to hold all eternity together. Put
like
into
that
perspective.
part. I thought that
But
part
think of
was
this.
really
Think of a goddamn tree on Earth, and then think about the size of fucking Earth. And that tree is holding the planet together. So he comes up because he's drawn to the magic that's happening. He comes up for He-Man just to knock his ass back down, get your ass back down there, hold the planet together.
Yeah, yo,
he did nothing
what's
to
with
the
the-
mini comic. I fucking hate it. It stinks. I hate this mini comic.
What's with that moment when he knocks him down? Like the dialogue is all like friendly.
Yeah.
Like
I know,
yeah.
I
the
hate
guy
it.
is
It's
friendly
terrible.
to him, and it's like, hey, oh, it's He-Man. Why do you restrain me? And He-Man blasts his
Hey, get the fuck
ankles.
back down. That's it. There was nothing. This didn't add to anything of the history of Masters. There's nothing at all. I hate this
And like,
fucking mini
and like
comic.
the Procustes picks out of the hole again. He's looking all sorry. And it's like, oh yeah, He-Man.
It's almost like I was like, Jesus Christ, He-Man, I'm sorry. I just can't see what the hell's going on.
Oh, it's a terrible mini comic. Yeah,
It's an idea that it's not
I
really
wouldn't
utilized.
say it stinks.
I
it's-
just can't stand it.
I'd say mech.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not Cosmic Key. It's not Eye of the Storm. It's not Leech and Mantana. Bad.
Texera,
that stinks.
Texera
Tex-
keeps
it-
him
it-
from stinks.
I'll
It's
say.
decent.
I'll say.
I think it's decent.
You know, I'll say decent just because of the artwork. The story is a shit show, but
It is horrible.
yeah, it doesn't do anything, and it's. You know what? I'll say meh. It's
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
I'll just say it's
Throw it
a
in meh,
forgettable
then.
mini comic. It's not very good.
All right.
Definitely
It
the
goes to
weakest
meh.
of this. Yeah, it's definitely the weakest of these mini comics.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a meh.
Yeah.
all right, let's move on and let's talk about one of the figures. Let's go with Trapjaw.
Masterpiece.
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 Enough said. Shit. I mean, what God damn it. Yeah.
Ugh.
What did
and
you say?
and the accessories.
I mean,
Yeah.
masterpiece. It's
He's
a
one of my
masterpiece.
favorite figures
Yep.
from Masters
Throw
of the
him right up
Universe.
there.
I mean, the color scheme. Oh my
Yeah.
God! It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he doesn't have black eyes,
Nope.
I love
and
the
he has
cross-up artwork.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Do
I know what
do
you're
you hear
saying.
that, Mattel? He has eyebrows.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. Yep. Yeah, that's a masterpiece.
Yeah, as
There we go.
Rebecca said, and I think others were in agreement here, that it's one of the best figures in the vintage line. Period.
Oh yeah.
Let's go back to the mini comic. Let's talk the ordeal of many faces.
Masterpiece. Love this fucking mini comic. God damn, I love this mini comic.
Yeah.
They just really
Yeah, I'm coming with Deucin. It's fine.
Decent.
Yeah, I'll say
Decent.
decent. There's
Whoa.
Yes, because there's a major problem with the character of Many Faces. The way they utilize him doesn't
Okay.
really work because how can he be an actor looking like that? Like literally, like if they gave him ability, to actually like materialize a different appearance to completely mask himself instead of just shifting his faces, like that'd be something good. You could do that. You could do something with that in fiction, like for example in Filmation, on the cartoon, he literally had to wear a costume. It's just so impractical, whilst also having that bucket on his head. Just awkward.
Okay, well, we got 2 decents, 2 masterpieces, and what about you, Nathan?
It's got good stuff in it, like the sacrificing to a demon.
Yeah.
I like the interior shot of like he has like that kind of old fashioned traveling actor's wagon that Skeletor's like confronts him in, and I just like that whole setup. But I don't know, like the origin of his 3 faces. I don't know. I guess that's why I'm spoiled by Paul Dini's like the mystery man faces that you don't know. It's almost like it's left up in the air.
Speaking of the influence, you can tell that he was paying attention to this mini comic because the whole sacrifice to a demon, like they try to sacrifice Tila. Like it seems to inspire directly the
Tila's Quest.
Tila's Quest. For some reason,
yeah, what a fan you are! You can't.
Wait, that was weird.
You infected me with your stupidity.
What a loser! What a
I've never seen
loser!
Dushin have a moment like that. He didn't know what was going on. Holy shit!
Yeah, what a pear-shaped loser!
You're infectious.
Once I think the artwork does more of the heavy.
Yeah,
lifting in
artwork's
this.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's decent. I'm gonna.
Then it
go
goes to
middle.
great then with the average. Okay. It'll go to great. I made that demon, by the way. Years ago, I made that demon.
Oh,
Braggart.
All right, what we got next, Nathan?
Was that for a customer or did you?
Yeah,
you made
yeah, it was it was a long time ago, but all right, what's next?
Since we were talking this mini comic, let's talk.
Long time
Manny
ago,
Faces.
means that it
Masterpiece.
sucked.
I love
Masterpiece.
Manny Faces.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
really?
I knew. I
I
told
have
you.
an issue with that.
I said it from
figure.
the beginning. Joe and Deuce will be the wild cards on this. And, son of a bitch, we got to Manny Face just like I fucking knew it. And Joe's going to come in.
To me, it's
pull
so
out-
easy. They're all all the figures are masterpieces. All
I
the
say
comics
it's
Yeah.
great. The
are, like,
only
great.
thing I had an issue with was just the head itself. I know the mechanism of turning, but I still know they could have pulled off the head turning along with the mechanism. It used to drive me nuts as a kid, and that's the only reason I give it great. But
Yeah,
otherwise,
but there's another
But-
issue, Joe.
yeah.
what's that?
Like, did you notice
What
that
is
there are
Rebecca?
unpainted bits?
Unpainted bits? No,
Yeah,
they did that with a lot of the figures.
Yeah,
but which
Yeah, but look at the area around the bucket. Like, it's colored like skin. It looks weird.
What is he talking about?
I always
what?
thought it was a suit.
Yeah.
It's like a
No,
whole
that's
suit.
his skin. He doesn't wear a suit.
I always thought it was a suit because he's all orange.
Well,
So
look
what
at
does
his
he even
face.
do?
I mean, it has blue skinned people in this universe too. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
there's a lot of
and I
things
know
that
it's
weren't
depicted as
painted.
skin most of the time, but on this figure with that, like, I just always thought it was a suit.
Yeah, but look at his face.
What about it?
It's in color.
Wow, you noticed that too, huh?
Yeah, it's freaky.
what do you give it, Dushin? What did you say? What did
It's,
you give
There's nothing wrong with
it's
his gun. Get the
masterpiece.
hell out of
Like,
here.
It's masterpiece.
What's wrong
Design
with
is
this
great.
gun?
You said great? Okay, so we got two
Yeah,
masterpieces.
no, I said it's a masterpiece because the design is great, but the paint could have been better.
Okay, so 3 masterpieces, 1 great, and what did you say? Nathan didn't say that. Nathan, what do you say?
Masterpiece.
All right, then it goes to masterpiece. There you go.
Yeah, because I have to balance Joe out on this one.
Got it.
Oh no, yeah, look, there you go.
I would have
Yeah,
lost
that-
my shit
that-
if he went below masterpiece.
Yeah, I would have
That's
too.
it. Podcast is over. God damn it.
Yeah.
Let's
That,
take
that gun is a bit dorky because it's a toy gun because it's bright orange.
Hey, remember the big paper cutout? They promoted that, and people got that as a free thing. You could make the big paper cutout of that gun. I didn't know if you ever had that. Did you or no, Dushin? Yeah. There's a big
Paper
cutout
what now?
Wait, when did that come
It's a
out?
big-
That's probably before Dushin's time.
Oh, well, yeah, it did. It came out when
Deuce
the-
wasn't alive when this
He's
was
the
out,
youngest
Joe.
person on this podcast.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
you
All
old
right,
fart.
Piss off. All right. What's next? God damn it.
Joe's just sitting there. He's like, yeah, just because I was 45 at the time, I just thought everyone else was alive.
Yeah.
Thought so.
Do you remember when they used to sell those things?
Tablet? You mean my
Oh, God.
Back in my
tablet?
day, they sold paper guns.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Man.
You don't apologize for that, Rebecca.
Did you just say Matt Dushin?
Yeah, because it's a plot about the Skeletor wanting to use this guy to bash his head to death.
This one is decent.
Nah, I think
this
it's a
wonderful.
great mini comic. I think it's a simple story,
it's
but
great,
it's
but
enjoyable.
You think it's great, but look at the way Sorceress reacts when she learns of Skeletor's evil plan. She doesn't give a fuck about Raman. Raman is literally begging Skeletor to stop forcing him because he's gonna kill him, and she's like, "Oh no, Skeletor!"
It's look, you got to get the guy over as a human battering ram, as a threat. So you're not going to get him over if he's just like runs headfirst into trees and just falls over. Like,
Yeah,
why-
Why,
why-
story. It is a good
Nobody
story,
in the
though.
story gives a shit about him. Even
Yeah,
him
it's
at the start beats the shit out of him.
Well, he's on his
but
way to
I-
take care of the Glorm, and then Ram Man doesn't know if he's bad, and he's coming
Yeah.
through his area. They have their issue. but
Yeah, and then
later
he
finds
acts
out-
like a 5-year-old. Like he's bad.
It's a great story. It's a great story. I think they did a really great job. So I say
He's a
great.
meanie. He's a meanie.
Jesus. So we have two greats. We have a man. Rebecca, what did you say?
I said decent.
Decent? Okay. So Nathan, what do you give it before?
I'm just laughing at Tyler getting all pissed off.
Also consider this. In front of Raman, a huge portal appears, and out of the portal comes a guy with a skull for a face and this weird animal-like man. And he's like, "Oh, you must be good people."
Well, he does. You're like, well, what's wrong? You can't judge a book by its cover. There's some good people.
But this
He-Man
skull
did a-
guy has red glowing eyes.
Well, He-Man did him wrong, He thought He-Man did him wrong,
Yeah.
and He-Man doesn't have, So, what do you say, Nathan? Goddamn douchen. What a dick.
I love Deucen's quick little summaries of things.
Uh-huh.
I love it. Good or bad. I just love how Deucen looks at this stuff sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bag of shit.
Just how pissed off it makes Tyler makes me happy too.
Uh,
Yeah, the artwork is good in this one. Though.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this one's great. I'll say this one's great. I enjoy
So
it.
we have three
I like
greats.
that first opening shot of Ram Man Pointy and He-Man, like the shadow work on his eyes and everything. I think he looks awesome like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
It's the
that'll
class.
just edge it to great, because we had three greats, a decent, and a meh. Because it almost could have fell indecent because of that, but it should go to great. Yeah.
I mean, it's the classic characters with the misunderstanding and
Yeah, it's
yeah.
classic
Sure.
comic book storytelling. Deuce would know that if you read a fucking comic book.
Yeah, but this stretches beyond.
Oh my God! Have you
believability.
read any Marvel comics where guys just trip and fall? Like, you did that on purpose, huh? Well, you're standing in my way here, guy. And then they
Yeah, but
you
it
know,
did
you know?
typically go with like, oh, he's a clearly demon from another dimension wanting to use me for
guys
his
will
evil.
look at Spider-Man and think he's an asshole, like just by looking at him. Like,
Because Spider-Man's mask is scary looking.
oh my God,
Goddamn douche.
Or they're arachnophobic.
why are you here?
Ram Man.
Oh,
Oh, I know where this is going already.
Great.
And Deucen says great. So
Well, all
Yes.
right. Well, that's just one. I'm waiting for the other two to the other one to step in here like, oh well, I kind of had a problem with it when I was 5 years old. It's kind
Wait,
of
I thought
I
I
hate
thought you
this
loved
fucking
him.
figure.
I
The only
I thought
thing
you
that saves
loved
this from
Ram
being
Man. What
staged.
the fuck?
The only thing that keeps it from being it stinks is the spring action. Others, I hate the look of him. I hate every fucking thing about this figure. It didn't look nothing like I was expecting.
Is it because he reminded of your size?
Shut up! I don't. I'm gonna kick you in your dick, you punk. I hate this fucking figure. It did not live up to expectations.
Everyone at school called you Ram.
I hate his fucking face sculpt. His face sculpt is shit. The whole design.
You hate his face sculpt, and that's why you wear a mask.
That's it. You got it. God damn it! Only the spring action keeps it from being it stinks. I say, man, I can't. There you go. There you go. He's trash. Good job, Zentron. This figure
Your
sucks.
classmates called you Ramen. Admit it.
Meh. There you go. Meh. I hate this fucking figure. It's cool action feature though.
I'm gonna say great. It's not quite masterpiece level for me. I'll say it's
so
great.
he's gonna wait. What did Dushin give him?
Great.
And he goes in great because he's got 2 masterpiece, 2
2
greats, and what did Joe give him?
Meh.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it'll go to great. Yeah. Shitty figure.
What was that? Did somebody fart?
It wasn't me.
Well, you know, I'm sure it was Joe. Joe can't hold it in his. He's always squirting. He's in the line at Kroger and he just squirts in front of the cashier and just. You're welcome.
Wait, Newt was asking if somebody farted.
You want to hear me fart?
Man, I had to hit the button here. I can never hear it when it's done. Do it again real quick.
You had to hit the button.
Well, no, because whenever you play a video, I have to hit tap for sound. Like every time you play something else on here.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we'll play it again.
One more time for the audience.
All right.
You want to hear me fart?
I forgot she did. I was thinking she did. It was just like she was just mimicking Pamela Anderson. What, Joe? Does that offend you?
Hey, look! Suddenly we have more viewers.
People turn in for I got a fart fetish.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Like I got pink eye. She farted on my pillow.
Oh my god!
John's like, I got to go through this shit every night.
Oh man, he fed me beans again.
Yeah.
Masterpiece! Fucking fantastic! Probably my favorite of all these goddamn ones from Texera.
No, I'm just kidding. It's a masterpiece. I'm
just
kidding.
Bite your tongue, Rebecca.
Absolute fucking masterpiece. The best depiction of Triclops you've ever seen.
You know what, dude? Shut him up.
What do you say?
It's like there are 2 variants of this mini comic. One has a fucking cropping issue, and the other does not. But it's a masterpiece.
Oh, okay.
I know it. I know he's just trying to get everyone roused up because that's just how he. You know what he did.
Blood pressure rising over.
Yeah.
Yeah, masterpiece. This
okay.
is
real quick, Dusha. What was you said there's a cropped one. What was cropped out with?
Yeah, that's what. That's why I told you to get that better copy. Because one of the pages has crops out the edge of the panels.
Okay.
But it's nowhere near as bad as a variant of Trapjaw mini comic because that one is really badly affected.
Okay. Did they use the cropped ones for the book that Dark Horse put out, or what?
No, that one used uncropped.
Oh, it was uncropped. Okay.
So
listen to the list, Joe.
What the cropped ones? What were they used? Like, where were these seen then?
Well, probably everywhere because it's printed in the United States. You can tell them apart by the way copyright was formatted.
What was that? What was that noise? What was that noise that came out?
What?
So essentially, it was just a printing error when they were including them with.
They didn't cut the paper properly, but Tyler is losing his mind.
No, when I hear Deuce starts cracking because he tries so hard not to laugh.
He's going insane. Put him down.
Oh, look, this shit I've had to listen to tonight. I might as well go insane.
Yeah, it's pretty much your fault, Deuce.
Yeah. They're making all these weird. And Joe's already lost interest already.
Yeah.
No, I'm what?
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Why is
That's
he
the
pale?
Thing.
Oh, shut up.
It's
He's
just
not Joe.
it's just a photo. Just a
Yeah, it's
photo.
just the photo.
So weird. But yeah,
Yeah.
masterpiece.
Obviously.
Best figure of the line, in my opinion, of this wave. Like best figure by far.
I would still say
I love
Trapjaw.
Trapjaw.
I'm a
That's what I said.
Triclops guy.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah.
Trapjaw.
I know Trapjaw tends to be like the fan favorite, but I'm like Triclops is my guy. Like I just love him. I just think he's a sword fighter
He's on
and a
your
formidable foe. He's on my shirt. Yeah. So it speaks for itself. But it's always been my favorite since I was very, very little. I'd have loved to have had him when I was like really being introduced to him. I didn't get him until a classmate of mine had like duplicates of a shit ton of figures, and he just gave them to me because like I don't want them. I'm like, holy shit, Webster and Clawful and Triclops and the Road Ripper and Manny Face for free? Sure.
Man.
I was happier than a pig and shit, or Joe and shit, one or the other.
That's
That's
it's so interesting that you had so many friends when you were younger that were just willing to either give away figures or trade
Or trade them,
figures.
yeah.
I never had friends that would go. They would want to trade figures, but I would never want to trade. I never had friends that were just like, oh yeah, I don't want this anymore. You
No,
It's the benefit of the pre-internet age when nobody know how much valuable they are.
well, even back then, this is the early '90s. Like classmates, like I had to like ask people who like still would buy toys, action figures. Like I still liked He-Man, and they would say, "Well, they'd say, well, I still have some. Or I have Jitsu, and like I'll trade you like the clan leader from the Predator toy line, for Jitsu." It's like okay,
Yeah,
And
but
I-
that's exactly the thing, because to them, the thing was just dead. Nobody else liked
Yeah,
it anymore.
yeah,
So
and
here you go.
Well, I thought I was the only one who still liked it. It never would have ever occurred to me until the internet that there was anyone else that still
Especially
liked
this
He-Man.
50-year-old guy that wears a mask.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
would have had no idea about that, but
Mister, aren't you too old?
What a dick.
Going back to the figures that we've already talked about, how cool would it have been if Evil Lyn would have come with a cape? Kids probably
yeah.
would have
yeah,
misplaced
They
it.
would
or
got ripped
lost it
off,
easily.
probably. Yeah.
yeah.
It would have been cool though.
No. Yeah.
And she's depicted with a cape, like in the Larry Houston mini comics. Like she's wearing a cape, so it kind of makes you wonder. Even though he would draw Skeletor very Filmation-like.
Yeah, but he also used Filmation model for Evil Lyn too.
That and Trapjaw, like his Trapjaw is Filmation-esque too. It just kind of makes you wonder, like, maybe he just, and when he drew Evil Lyn, he's drawing it based on Filmation, and that's it. And God, I wish we could talk to him.
Mattel in general just wanted to sync up with the animated series.
Yeah.
Unlike today.
Hey, next one, Nathan.
Well, we only have 2 more things left to
Okay.
hear.
It's thundering outside, and I swear it has not stopped. Like one continuous roar for the last like 20 seconds.
There's a window right next to you.
This is I can see.
Deuce is like,
driving
you have
up our
windows where you
driveway.
live?
What is
You don't live in a
Entirely
prison
different
cell?
room.
Huh?
No, you're usually in that other room with the closet behind you.
This is that room.
That's the
This
thing.
is the closet right here.
She probably usually sits on the other side, though, right? Don't you normally?
Yeah, I sit over in the corner over there usually, but we got rid of that computer, so I switched over to this one.
Can Joe have that computer?
No, it's okay.
Can I have the computer?
It's free.
All right, what we guys say?
Oh, this is
Masterpiece.
masterpiece. I love
Yeah.
the way Trapjaw is written, like
Yeah.
as this space tag, like because this is pretty much what Filmation carried over. It's really fantastic. Although there is a little bit of a flaw in that. How does Trapjaw enter Castle Grayskull and gain its power?
It's like he just walks in and just kind of,
Point a gun at the spirit of the castle.
God, it's been a while since I've read it. It's just kind of like, it's almost like you enter the castle, and I think it just kind of.
Well, once
I got the book right here. Just
I
give me a
guess
second.
once again that's still the thing of the fleshing out the mythology.
Yeah, which I back then, like Castle Grayskull was just still kind of like, they're still trying to figure out what the hell it is and everything. So I'll just solve this shit right here.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Having a Joe moment.
It's happening again.
Yeah, having a big Joe
It's
moment. Joe,
happening again.
see, yeah,
Oh, I am mottoed again.
I mottoed my pants.
But yeah, he just somehow enters Castle Grayskull, gets its power, and it's like, oh, he's supercharged. We have to combine our forces to take him down.
Yeah, because remember that was the whole point of what Skeletor wanted to do. Why he wanted to do that? He figured if he can cross over from another spot.
Yeah,
to do that,
it's pretty much. Yeah, he just walks in and he's got it. It's almost like whoever controls Grayskull controls the power. It's just super simplified for a children's story. Is pretty much all it is. So yeah, that's all. Just like what I thought it was. See, Jason, that's what a true fan already knows. This kind of shit. I don't know what the hell
you just pretty much shat on it. You just went, it's for children. It's not meant to be good.
Because it was at the time.
I mean, yes, but children have brains.
Yeah, and we all. That's why we're still here talking about it. Are you done?
Poke it away.
I love this comic book. It's a masterpiece.
I think it's really interesting. Obviously, the figure is going to look more like the cartoon, but I'm surprised that they didn't go with that color scheme for the figure too.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. Like, and I know we all talk about this. Like, things just happen, but like, how far into the line, like where they decide, this is what we're going with for his color scheme, and then they decide to just change it up, like. Was it Filmation had a color scheme that Mattel's like, no, let's go with that, or was it Mattel?
Yeah, but bear in mind that this is clearly based on that initial sketch of the toy. Okay. Because look at the lack of belt, his boots.
Yes.
Actually, he has a belt, but he lacks those boots and kneecaps.
Which, I mean, you look at that, it's like he's got He-Man's boots. Like, if we were to get that as a figure back then, it would have been He-Man's boots, He-Man's loincloth, and belt. It would have been an interesting look, but, I mean, we got the superior look by far. The red, green, and blue.
And, like, they probably figured, like, it would look cooler if his face is different color, like, to imply that something nasty happened to him. Because when you look at him in general...
He's a mishmash of
Yeah, he went through some serious shit. Like, plus you have this bio of him being a hardened criminal. Like, it works perfectly.
And I still think, even though we talked about the icons of evil, like the Trapjaw was the only one worth a shit. And this idea that Trapjaw comes from another dimension, he's a criminal, a very strong, evil being, and this team up to take him down. Skeletor's like, I'll use him as one of my guys. But I think that's a fun backstory for the character, that not everybody is born on Eternia. Some are, they're on the run, or they show up like Marlena from Earth shows up on Eternia. Like Skeletor comes from Infinita to Eternia. Like, not everybody is born on this planet. Like, some people come here, and I like that idea. Like, I can see Triclops is born on this planet, but Trapjaw is a criminal who's on the run, ends up on Eternia by accident. Like, I think that's a lot of fun. You could explore that backstory. You have so much fun with it. Bear in mind, you have a competent mind. You actually care about the property and not turn it into some sort of, something ends up on Netflix.
He is a gar.
Yes.
We're putting this in masterpiece, right?
Yeah, by far.
Yes.
And finally,
and put her in masterpiece too. Get 2-for-1 figures with what's coming up here. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I lost something. I got
spoilers.
See?
Yeah. Masterpiece.
Yes, masterpiece.
Yeah. Oh, shut up.
I think Deuce is just doing that because he worked on Return of Faker for so long. He's just tired of
it. Well, but also it's like...
I know it's just a repaint, but...
I love the concept. It's a beautiful concept.
It doesn't really work as a evil He-Man.
It's not... that's why I feel like people completely don't realize what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be different for us as kids, because if you see... if this you get a He-Man
If
figure
it's just He-Man with wide eyes, it would have been nothing. Like that's the thing I always tell
it
everybody.
needs to
It's
be
like,
different for the kid.
Kids and parents, just picture walking into the store, and the kid says, "Hey, Mom, I want to get Faker." And she was like, "Where?" Like, right there. She'll say, "That's
You
He-Man."
already have He-Man.
Yeah, you have that. No,
If
look
he's
at his
exact-
eyes. They're
But
white.
even now,
And she
but
would say,
even
"Take
now,
your Faker and do this."
But
What's
even
that?
now, it's just He-Man with Skeletor's armor. What the hell do
But
you want?
It's a robot. He's
it's
got
a
the
cool
robot
look.
chest sticker. It's
It's
supposed to be
just
a
a
design.
sticker.
Oh my God, he's pissing me off. It's
I'm like,
fucking-
and I like the idea too in the Search for Skeletor mini comic. That
I'm gonna get a
Faker's
drink of
almost
water.
like-
God damn it.
I say it stinks.
Joe, this is how I felt whenever you were talking about Ram Man.
All right,
Go ahead.
Rebecca. Yeah, I want Rebecca to chime in here, and I want her to do some steamroll here. Cut some heads off here, Rebecca.
It stinks.
Where's my sword? Get my power sword behind me. My sword of protection. Sorry. No, I love Faker. What the fuck? I don't know why. Yes, it's a repaint. It's a reuse of armor, but it's such a clever way of doing it. Like,
Yeah.
The gorgeous color schemes. He looks evil to me. It's like, so it's.
Plus, I like the
It
idea
would,
that
it would have been better if he has a slightly different face, because then you can say like, oh, the power is protecting He-Man's identity, and this is how people see He-Man as.
no, that's just thinking too much into it. It's.
I actually think the
But-
angry face goes really well with him. Like, I actually think it goes better with him than it does with He-Man. Actually, you know,
The
This
Leo
is like the
variant was
angry-
much better, with the red eyes and the black areas around the eyes.
That
one
did look badass.
like that one looked much cooler.
But
But
this is an absolute masterpiece for me.
I still would
I
have
just
liked
love
to have
everything
gotten.
about Faker.
I do too, and I still wish we'd gotten the pink armor because there's something about the pink
Yes.
Skeletor armor that looked really cool in the crossover and that you and James put together too, which I was like,
Yeah.
that looked so fucking cool. But I had the reissue when it came out in '87. I love the idea. I love the character, and I love how he's depicted. It's almost like he's a robotic bodyguard for Skeletor. Like he's standing there like with Skeletor with his arms crossed, like he's just waiting for the next order because he obeys Skeletor. Like I almost like it's an insult to He-Man that the Skeletor. I'd like to have a robot that serves my he's undying devoted to me or devotion to me, and he looks like my mortal enemy. Like I just
Just to
I
fuck
don't-
with him. He's
yeah,
like-
yeah. Like, and obviously, like the idea it failed, you know, and the color scheme like exposes like that it's a robot, and Skeletor's like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this around as a reminder, you know. I don't just to, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it makes a cool visual of Skeletor sitting on the throne, and you got a robot that looks like He-Man that clearly is not. Blue skin, the tape recorder, the armor, like he's got a sword that rivals He-Man, that looks like He-Man's. You know, I just think there's so much fun you could
It's
be
not
having
a
that.
tape recorder; it's data tapes.
Why am I defending this shit to this asshole?
You admit that it is shit.
No. Oh my god.
Yes, it stinks.
All right. You know what? I just need to like you know. Oh, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I don't have to defend myself. This is
So
a
we
fucking awesome-
have 4 masterpieces in it stinks.
Yes.
So that puts it to, on average, has to go to grade. It would
Oh,
have to
on
go to
average,
grade.
what are you
Yes,
talking about? I thought
yes.
everyone said
Stinks is
masterpiece.
very powerful.
Because
Wait.
his goddamn last thing fucked up the grade, so now it goes to great because he
Wait,
went to
no,
the extreme.
Wait a second here. How is
does,
it?
it does.
We got 4 masterpieces and one man, and one it stinks and it goes to great. How the fuck
Because
does that
20,
work?
it's 20%,
Yes.
puts it at 80%, so that makes it
Tom's
great.
in the chat. Ask
The math
Tom to
doesn't
be
lie.
better.
This
Yeah,
is this
there
is horse shit.
Yeah, he fucked it.
It's
Thanks,
math.
douche, you dick. What a dick.
Mathematics.
Mathematics, yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
This-
yeah. It all boils down to that. Hey, could you imagine what this would have looked like if Ren
This-
would have been here?
Yeah, it would have had some decence and more mass.
Yeah,
it would have been
it would have
average
brought
down.
everything further down.
Come on.
And then I'd be like,
what?
well, Rit, do you like He-Man at all? And you're like, man.
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom
Oh,
Bryce
shit.
says he's a masterpiece. Put him a masterpiece.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. If we know
Can't
Tom was
do
here,
it.
we just brought him right here and we kick him out.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Tom, join the podcast. Quick.
Tom
Oh,
is
shit,
over in London currently.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
The guy is a
Maybe he's
journeyman.
back.
He goes to Transylvania to hang out with Count Dracula. Now he's going to London, and he's going here and there, and he's hanging out with Rebecca and John, watching shitty movies in hotels and things. I mean,
He just appears. You mention his name and he appears there.
he's just like out of thin air.
Or you just make like a little whisper. Someone just says something like, "Yeah, Deadly Prey," and then he pops out of nowhere. It's like, I love that.
With the
fucking-
DVD.
Did someone say that? Did someone say Deadly Prey? I've got a bootleg of it right here.
No, that's
Somebody
just
say
it's on Blu-ray now.
crocodile?
Oh no, I'm just saying I could see him like he'd have like bootleg copies of like the shittiest movies imaginable.
Hell yeah.
You know.
Well,
Oh, shit.
that is where everything landed on the tier list for Wave 2.
Not bad. All right.
Yeah, not bad overall.
No, that's
You-
terrible. Why is Faker
Yeah.
not?
Faker
you
should be
said-
masterpiece.
do some
well,
fucking
thank
lip
you.
You
Faker.
cannot argue with mathematics.
I am arguing. The math is fucking stupid.
It's science.
Reminds me how dumb I am.
Well, if you guys in the chat have any questions for us, anything at all, pop it right down here. We'll get to that.
I'm gonna
We'll
get
answer
some
your
more
questions.
water. Well, yeah. Hopefully it's intelligent shit, not what Deucin was saying.
Goddamn douching. You're fucking all up. And he's working
Yeah.
on the cartoon and he
Hey, that's
shits all
how I
over the
felt.
figure.
That's how I felt with you were doing that to Ram Man.
Wait, is Tyler going
Raymond.
to piss in a can?
Jesus. But Rayman is a terrible fucking figure, though. That is fucking terrible. My God, a horrible sculpt and design.
He
He
Oh,
God,
just
fuck that.
reminds
Hey.
you of yourself.
But
Shut
while Tyler is not here, you do prefer the Origins Ram Man, of course, over the vintage one. You said that.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it looks a lot better.
But
I mean,
he looks
the
like he
sculpt-
has jaundice.
No, what? What are you talking about? I got that goddamn thing in
No,
back of
no, Joe, we don't have enough time. Tyler will be back soon enough. He'll be like,
I
I
was
was talking
reading-
about fucking
Yeah, but
Origins.
we
that-
spent-
no, that- That
We
is a
just
real
need
good
like
upgrade.
An hour.
I will admit that Ram Man Origins.
Go for
Yeah.
it, Joe. He's still not
Oh.
here.
No,
Of course,
no,
nothing
no.
beats classics. Classics is the goddamn.
But
See,
yeah, the
we-
classic
That ain't
Ram
good.
Man's
Get
great.
ramen.
The classics were superior.
I hope the tablet falls.
yeah, hold on a second. This is what we should have got. Something like that looked like that card back art. We should have got fucking this right here. Now this is a fucking masterpiece. This
Yeah.
is goddamn perfection. Look at that.
I actually,
is-
Joe,
That's
prefer.
goddamn.
I prefer the other colors of Ram Man.
Is that Masterverse?
Oh, the mini comic.
Yeah.
The mini comic colors.
The,
Yeah.
the mini comic
Yeah.
colors.
This is a
Classics. That's the one
masterpiece.
I got.
Jesus Christ. This is
Is
just
Masterverse?
No.
well, no. This is classics. You dick nut. What the fuck
That's
are you
classics.
talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, this is
classics not that
classics.
out
What
of
the fuck are you talking about? This behemoth is classics. Look at that bitch.
Oh wait, so it's better to you because he's bigger. He's the size that you wish to be.
I swear to God, if I come out there to Slovenia or wherever the fuck you live, I'm kicking you right in your dick. I'm gonna kick you in the dick and punch you in the throat and then spit in your face, you fucker. And look, his goddamn head turns too. This is a masterpiece.
Yes, that is a
Goddamn
masterpiece. There's
douche.
no question.
Oh, that was good.
I think every classic figure would be in masterpiece.
Yeah, pretty much all the classics figures are masterpieces.
All right. Did we get any questions from these
Classic,
fuckers in
like
the
it's
chat?
classic.
Yeah.
Even
Oh.
Laserlot.
Fuck him.
Oh
The
God.
guy who made him.
Oh no.
Well, I
What
mean,
was his name?
Tom is like dip.
No, Dick Nut. That's what he is, a Dick Nut. But Dip Nut could work too. But no, he's a Dick Nut.
Well,
That's
Joe
what
does.
douching is.
He likes to do it. He likes to dip his nuts wherever he
Oh
can.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, you're
Joe's
the
like-
wrestling guy.
There's a moist hole for me to dip these in.
Jesus Christ!
Doesn't matter what it is.
I mean, this one isn't AI, but Gavin has another story for us. If you'd like me to read it, I have no idea what it's.
Hey, speaking
No,
of
no, it's
AI,
okay.
Nathan, there's that thing.
That thing.
Yeah, the AI thing. The
What?
advancement in AI.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
I need to let me save that real quick. There we go, and add it in here. There we go. Yeah. Do some
Joe looks
synthesis.
bored.
Yeah. But,
Blame James for this.
Oh no. What the fuck?
God damn it! Me too. Jeez, who
man,
did that, James? Yeah,
Yes,
that's
James suggests.
Okay, remember, he brought
Man.
baby Joey.
This is so messed up. Look at the
What
baby's
happens at
foot,
PowerCon stays at PowerCon, right,
and
Joe?
then
It looks-
look at the hand around his neck. You can
I mean,
tell
like,
it's AI.
goddamn, that looks pretty authentic. It looks like that would actually be me standing there. But Jesus Christ, that's pretty good. That fucking lunatics.
Joe gets around. Joe's a bit of a whore.
Yeah.
That's supposed to. I married my demon daddy.
Yeah, there we
Is
go.
that
Yeah,
what that is?
yeah.
And you got to get on that, douche. You got to alter that fucking mini comics cover with that text. Hey, Simple Tricks had a comment about the vintage Ram Man toy, and he does bring up kind of a point.
Ram Man is one of the first times the play gimmick crippled the toy represents the corner that was about to be turned.
Rebecca,
Yeah,
you married
because
that guy?
Quiet. The
That's
divorce
No,
just
you're right.
ableism.
He's
His
right.
ass better be sleeping on the couch tonight, Rebecca.
That spring feature really fucked up on a lot of people's Ram Man. You push a button, it did nothing. It eventually just broke. It went to shit fast. So, good job, John. You got a good point there.
Is that another thing that reminds you of?
What?
What? what? That Joe's broken
His
on the
equipment don't
inside.
work.
His
Yes.
equipment.
God damn it. Oh, I pray you come visit us in the United States. Oh, my God. Fucker.
And Jenny's like, yeah, he's certainly not a Ram Man to me.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
And she's sitting there like, yeah, he ain't ramming anything.
Oh, Jesus
Why did she talk like that?
She's a heavy smoker.
I just paint the picture that she's I said, she does not talk, and I think the last time I was doing an impression of her, which she sounds nothing like that.
Yeah, you
I
did
just-
it. Yeah, the last time
Yeah,
that you
but
did the same thing.
I just want to picture her as like a
It's
disgruntled
funny.
woman, so she sounds all raspy, like, yeah, you ain't ramming shit around here, and she's got like a glass of wine sloshing around and throws it back. And she's the sweetest woman ever.
Yeah, she
It
is.
sounds nothing like that. Doesn't smoke or anything like that, but it just sounds
That's
like
why it's funny though.
Yeah,
it's
'cause, like,
the
if she gets put
opposite.
if she gets put out with Joe and his lack of effort and equipment. She's like, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
And Joe's like, oh, that's all I got. How many times has she heard that, Jen? Too fucking much.
Was there any guys? You guys got questions? Come on, pop them in here right now. Give us some
Yeah,
questions.
this is why we don't
Maybe
do
we'll
a
get to 'em.
fans only episode anymore. We can't rely on you guys to come up with like good questions.
Fans-
Come on, damn it.
Fans only and only.
Yeah.
Fans only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Questions, comments,
I get it.
Do I need to play Rebecca farting video again?
Yeah. Will
No,
that get
no.
you guys all worked up? Oh, there we go.
What's going off already?
Uh,
I don't see any more questions.
Man,
I'm
we are
looking
done
at
with like
scrolling.
30 minutes outside of our normal time, and people don't have shit to say.
Well, Zentron, if you said you did a question, pop it
no,
up again. We must have missed it.
no,
Or-
Oh. I'm looking at it right here. Yeah,
Zentron, you got another question? Anything? Anything? That's because what's our favorite color? I'm sorry.
Hey, did you guys? Wait, what happened?
What just happened? What just happened?
Must have been something in the chat he saw.
No, I heard him say what he said before he got up and left.
Well, it sounds
Oh, I
like
gotta
your
have to
favorite color,
replay
but I thought he was.
Yeah.
Did someone really ask that?
What did
Yeah,
you
well,
do?
Good one, Joe.
What happened?
I just fell off this shit. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Hey, you know what else was lost? What other shit was lost?
What's
Toy
that?
Guru lost his channel.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Who?
yeah. somebody
apparently
mentioned it.
because of copyright violations.
Huh.
Wait, who did?
Scott Knightley.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
That's
that's the best news I've heard. Oh, let's all do that together in unison.
I don't think it's too much.
Hey, JSP
Like-
got a
What a dumbass.
question.
Anyone pre-order the Master Universe 4K from Umbrella Entertainment?
I didn't say it was a
What's
4K. It just looks like it was the Blu-ray again with
It's just a Blu-ray.
yeah, it's just Blu-ray. It's not a 4K scan.
It says it the movie, or are they doing the cartoon? You mean?
No.
Or did I miss
No,
something?
the
No,
movie.
movie. It's just repackaged with some
So,
pictures.
It's got more bonus feature stuff.
No,
What
it's
is the
just
bonus stuff though?
the bonus shit is the same stuff that was on the Blu-ray, and it's slightly
Is
extended interviews with from the Electric Boogaloo DVD with Dolph and Gary
So it's stuff
Goddard.
you've
no
already
other behind the
So-
scenes photos or anything? Nothing like that?
No. There was
That's
a
just-
small interview with what's his name? Who directed Cyborg? He just passed away recently. He was going to direct Master of the Universe 2. Ended up directing Cyborg, so he's got a brief discussion about that. But I feel insulted that it's nothing new. Like the interviews for
I would do like an updated interview with Dolph Lundgren and everybody in it. I'd track down everybody who's still alive who was in it and just be like, interview.
Are you ashamed of this movie today?
I don't think he's not so much anymore, but it's like all the interviews done for that documentary were to slam everything Canon did, including He-Man. Everyone was knocking the movie along with everything else
Really?
we talked
I didn't
about.
watch the Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, it's a fun documentary. But when they get to He-Man,
Just what idiot decided to include that? Like it's like shooting yourself in the foot.
Right?
yeah, I don't get it. And plus, there's there was a documentary about He-Man that didn't come out years ago, that was filmed and everything. There was a trailer for it, and they did a segment. The same guys who directed did it's like about a 10-minute video. It's on YouTube of them interviewing Gary Goddard, William Stout. I was trying to remember if there's anyone else, and they talk about the making. And it's probably it's only like 10 minutes long, but it's a very well done mini documentary talking about Cannon coming in and shutting down the filming during the end fight sequence. How they had to come back and bring, it's not mentioned by name, but how Anthony DeLongis has to come back with the Skeletor costume and do all that one sequence with Dolph and Anthony in the Skeletor outfit with the lights are out, the rotating light, because they had that was all they could do. That's all they could afford. Like, I think even Gary helped pay for that, I think, to get that done, because there was no final battle. There was no final battle at all. It was like, you're cut, you're done. And
That's weird you say that, Tyler. Wasn't there something else years ago?
Yes.
Was it going to be toy related also, where there was another thing that didn't get
because
released?
they talked. Mark Taylor was in it. Roger Sweet was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that called again?
It was.
Yeah,
never
but
released.
that got released in the podcast form.
Oh, was it?
It in podcast form, in audio form, it got released.
I didn't see. I didn't know that.
But what was the name of it again, though, douche? And I forgot.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I think it's an Apple Store. I think, but yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like it's a bit. It's shitty to hear that there's no actual new content, and especially since they advertise it as like 2 hours of new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's just betting on people who are oblivious to the Blu-ray, or people who just heard people shitting on it for years. Like, oh wow, a new Blu-ray release! I gotta buy it. Are you guys gonna get it too?
I think it would be worth it if you don't already own it on Blu-ray and you want the extra materials like the little mini posters and the cards. I mean, Tyler's already gotten most of that stuff like in the vintage form anyway, with the posters and lobby cards and such. It's worth it in that regard, but if you already have the Blu-ray, you already have that stuff, then
I just feel like it's so
already
cheap and
seen
lazy
everything?
to have not. Albert Pune. There we go. That's the guy who directed Cyborg and was going to do He-Man 2. And by the way, right here, this is it's 11 minutes long of the documentary, or the stuff that they interviewed about the movie. It's on YouTube right now. It's called "The Making of Master of the Universe: The Motion Picture." It's on there. It was 11 years ago. That's how this was part. Yeah. So, and the trailer for that documentary too, like they interview Roger Sweet and they ask him about him crying, and Mark Taylor said like the guy was crying all the time about getting credit and shit like that. It was going to be like a really good documentary to like really go into a lot of details about stuff. And then I think as we kind of found out and talking with I'm not going to go into detail about it because I don't know if they want to talk about, but the documentary that we did get, Powers of Grayskull, or the Power of Grayskull, apparently it was altered in ways that was not. I don't know. It just sounds like we could have got.
Wait. Power of Grayskull is the good documentary, the Toy Master documentary that didn't come out. That
Toy
one
Master.
was being altered to be more about the drama than anything.
Was that what it was?
I remember seeing the trailer for that. I think.
Yeah. Toy Masters. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like even when the trailer came out, Roger Sweet and Mark Taylor already patched things up. So
Gotcha.
It wasn't
Which I kind of felt like when I saw that too. Like, it's the trailer was like, is this really necessary to kind of stir up this shit with these guys? Like, you know.
Yeah, like it's just. Yeah.
People love drama, man.
Yeah, I mean, I probably too,
The only good bit was Lou Scheimer saying that he doesn't give a shit about selling toys.
Oh God, yeah. I remember that in the trailer. Of course, you can't find the trailer now. What the fuck? I can't find it. Well, anyway. But yeah, it's something I learned too. That the documents that we did get was that there were other intentions for it that we didn't get, which was like, what the fuck, man? Like,
no, the Power of Grayskull came out really fantastic, and there's also
I'll say I will say it
and
off
we
camera.
get to, thanks to that documentary, we get to see Beastman early design with teeth.
What
you got, Nathan?
Yeah, somewhere Ren just woke up and he was like,
hairy
titties. Oh God.
All right, dude, you send that to me. Oliver Belmont, Tyler, as a fan of Miami Vice, will you possibly make a tier list of Crockett and Tubbs' most dangerous and memorable criminals?
I would love to do that if somebody wanted to. Well, I know Joe won't listen to that. Joe, you might want to just for that.
That's something we could do down the road, especially when Rebecca finishes watching the series. When I go through and finish watching the series, we could go and pick like a good handful of them and tier list them.
I mean, if anybody ever wants like a recommendation, like top tier list, I'd be more than happy just to throw them out to you. Just that way you can just jump right into the, and just kind of go on your own path after that. But I would love to do something like that. Absolutely. Joe, would you? I'm waiting, Joe.
Joe, you promised to watch that episode.
Are you there, Joe?
Oh my God! I just watched probably my favorite episode of Miami Vice.
Oh, let's hear it real quick.
Joe,
it was the one called No. It was Forgive Us Our Debt or something.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, God, that episode was good. That was so good.
That's awesome. That is.
See, tits.
That's brilliant.
What?
That's great. Deuces. 5 out of 5.
He kind of looked like the keeper of the
Rancor.
Yeah, the Rancor. Yeah, he looked.
Yeah, like Rancor keeper. Yeah, because that guy had boobs.
Rancor keeper didn't have tits. He was fat.
I think he's also thinking of the Demar.
Yeah, that's what. He had breasts because he is fat.
Look at the size of those nipples.
I always felt sad when he started crying.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad for him too when I was a kid. Even though the Rancor,
I felt a little bad when the Rancor died because he looked so like miserable dying.
When you hear that little like that kind of groan.
But it's a monster that ate people.
Oh, what? Yeah, when you think about what a horrible fate Jabba is sitting there getting off and like watching the stripper like getting eaten alive.
Yeah,
it's fucking horrible. And Joe's
you feel sorry for the Rancor?
Joe's like,
it was just a beast.
What's a
It doesn't know what it's doing.
Yeah.
It's just hungry.
Is there anything we can talk about where Joe is not bored out of his mind?
No, not bored. I actually brought it up. I brought it up. I'm the one that said it.
He did.
He was first in line to watch Return of the Jedi.
Fuck off.
He was very pissed off when they changed the title.
From Revenge of the Jedi?
Yeah. I'm surprised Joe knows that.
See?
Daniel Maynard, Joe and I are still waiting to get a shipping notice for Eternia.
Hopefully this week. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. Gotta find room for it though. Jeez.
Tom joined in late in the chat room. Joe picked up Orko. No, the rest of us did not.
Yeah, the rich guy.
Yeah, the rich guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I put off the side for that. I want that. I fucking love Orko, and that's some cool shit coming with it. Looks great. So,
how many months straight of ramen do you have to eat now because of this?
So
he won't have to sacrifice anything. It's Jenny that needs to pay that off.
That's true. Yeah.
And she's not getting anything in return, literally. So I don't know.
All right, Tyler, go ahead. How is she reacting to having to pay this off?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Joe. You got to give me something back. I can't keep footing the bill for all your bullshit.
Look at this fucking minus, Joe. Look at my bank account.
I'm sick of no wieners. There's no wiener. You're nothing but a little wiener, Joe.
My little wiener. Jesus Christ.
He's like, Joe, it ain't funny. Tiny Wiener's funny, you know how bar, but it ain't funny dealing with it.
Tiny Winers.
And Rebecca's lost interest. Like, give me a drink now. Wrestling.
Ugh. Taking so my tea.
Tom asks, here's a question for Deucin. Deucin, did that Beastman have a hairy ass and suspicious stains?
Yes.
Sean was saying if we wanted to get Joe's interest when he starts to get bored, just yell out hot dogs.
And yeah.
That's a safe
Should we
word.
say hot dogs?
Yeah.
What?
Fedmon repeating thoughts on mini comic version of Attack Track versus toy version, design and colors. Which would you have liked to have seen in the vintage line? Also versus the monogram model.
I'd like to hear Dushin for a second. I want to hear what he has to say about that.
Haven't we heard enough of him?
Well, you see, Joe prefers Attack Track to have a sickly pale red color.
What?
Yeah,
I like how Deucin says color.
because it's spelled with U.
Say it again, Deucin.
Color.
Wait, what was
You react as if I said colon.
What was the one word that he had a really hard time saying? Because I think it had like
what was that?
R sound
What
to it,
was-
and he had a.
Which, I mean, yeah, Deucin speaks wonderful English. You know,
he does.
it's-
His English
yeah,
is
he
very
does.
good.
But it's just
I
you know,
speak
like,
proper English.
but when he says yes, he sounds like Mr. Burns.
Yes.
Yes, excellent, excellent.
Joe, hot dogs.
Hey!
He's back.
And Jenny's like, I wish I
E.T.,
had a hot
E.T..
dog.
Well, did anyone else have like a answer to this question? No, not really.
Because
I'm lost.
The colors.
Yeah. Nathan's like Larry Daly. Nah, it's okay.
All right. So,
No, when it comes to the monogram one, I actually do like the over canopy, almost like they did with Roton. And you know what's weird is, I mean, obviously the monogram one does not have batteries, couldn't work in that aspect. But when it came to the
mammogram one.
monogram,
the mammogram.
when it came to the two Rotons, though, I actually preferred the one that's
big
the monogram.
Rotons, right, Joe?
Well, because what's weird is it actually has a working function. You know, unlike
From
unlike
Mammogram.
your thing.
What's that, Dushin?
Unlike your thing.
Shut up. So yeah, I when it came to Roton, I preferred monogram, but yeah, when it comes to the Attack Track, I prefer the vintage toy. It would be cool to have that canopy over top like monogram did, but no, I like that. I prefer it. I have it right here and it works. I can give you a live action show.
No, it's okay.
Go ahead, do it.
Quite all right.
No, they don't see it. It's got batteries and works, but yeah.
Prove it.
Shut up.
Prove it.
I mean, you're kind of Papa Hud's with. I'm going to put it up here, but he's kind of once it almost sounds rhetorical. You already know the answer to this, Papa Hud's. What's the Star Wars quote? Look into yourself. You know it to be true, or however the fuck that goes. Why did
That's
Origins
exactly
cut corners on certain action features on figures? Case in point, Cobra Khan with the spray feature instead of water is now projectile.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah,
have
Joe,
Joe
why?
question.
Yeah, the cheap
Why?
bastard.
No.
Why?
Well, like I said, remember the Origins line was never meant to last. Origins line was a placeholder that was
Oh,
meant
what
to
a
get
great
people.
excuse.
No, let me finish. It was meant to get people in the stores to get the new Masterverse, for the Revelation cartoon and the CGI. But what they found out was people preferred the Origins, didn't really care for the Masterverse figures, didn't buy
Which
the
is why they
CGI
keep making
stuff. But yeah, but Origins.
That's why your
did-
theory means shit, Joe.
Let me
I don't
finish.
believe
So
it for a second.
No.
What? Why
it's
would they
not
make a
theory.
toy not to sell?
Listen, they wanted to get people back
not to
into the
last.
stores for the interest, the nostalgia. Origins was not supposed to last, but it's the one that took over. And then by that time, obviously when they were going to do
Oh, I
Cobra
get
Khan
what
shit
you're
like that,
saying. I get what you're
yeah, they didn't want to put extra tooling into do the water. Like case in point, we look at Snout Spout. It doesn't go through his body. They made some goofy fucking backpack thing to make the water squirt. Cobra Khan like, can't do it, so give him a stupid spray, and I do fucking hate that. But as later waves have come out, you've seen that, yes, they're having more action features. But yeah, I wish Cobra Khan did have the actual water squirt, not the fucking, I'm going to clip this in. I fucking hate that. So that's the reason.
I didn't even know that was a thing with the Origins.
Tom
Yeah.
says flawless Jenny impression.
Thank you, Tom. I'm sure she would say otherwise, but
That's
not
why
the
it's
feeling.
funny though, because it's the opposite of what she said.
Oh, yeah,
That's
so,
why
yeah,
it's
yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, she's so soft spoken and sweet,
Yeah,
but
sweet,
but,
yeah.
but I'm sure what I'm saying is probably what she's going through. She just didn't say it that way. You know, it's very sweet and loving when she sits there and says, you know, yeah, Joey's a fucking disappointment. You know.
I'm purposely gonna do this because we hadn't mentioned it for 90 minutes. Philippe,
Uh-oh.
Should MCU recast King or just bring on Doctor Doom? Bring on Doctor Doom to me not like it matters at this point, but yes, go with Doctor Doom.
Well, yeah, so they can fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll ruin him like they ruin everybody
Wait,
else.
Tyler. Why does Doctor Doom need to be a he?
What? What? I mean,
All right.
Women
Corporate
can be
this is just
evil
being dumb.
dictators too.
God. All look. Who asked that? Who asked that question?
Philippe.
Philippe, you know damn well whether you like the current stuff or not, they'll just fuck Doctor Doom up. They will make him the most pussified version you've ever seen in comic book form, or hell, the Roger Corman version will have a more menacing portrayal than the shit that you
They'll
will
make
get
him
from Disney.
sympathetic.
that
villain
wasn't bad. I watched that movie.
It's not bad. And plus, his portrayal, like it would have
It's
got
the
would have
best
better.
Fantastic Four movie out there.
I got a bootleg DVD of that, years ago.
Yeah, it's not bad. And I
You
like the thing
pirated
outfit.
it?
What was that?
No, I got. Did you say I pirated it? No, I got it
Yes.
off of I think
He wouldn't know
eBay
how to do
a long
that.
time ago. Yeah, I would. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'd buy the
there's no
pirated
way.
shit, but I
But,
can't pirate
but
it.
look, they could always improve Doctor Doom like they did with MODOK.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
his ass cheeks hanging out of his metal out.
Did
outfit
they
there, yeah.
cancel the Craven the Hunter movie?
I sure as hell hope so.
No,
Hope
No,
it was
they
like,
just-
I don't think so.
that
oh
got
no,
made.
no,
I've not
it was
heard
delayed.
anything
It was
about
delayed. It was pushed.
Yeah.
It was pushed back.
It's not canceled. It's not
Because they
canceled.
know nobody wants to see it.
Well, just
But
like
you
who
know
the fuck
fail.
wants to see a Madam Web movie? Who the fuck wants to see that piece
Thank
of shit?
you.
A
But
Madam
you
She should have
Web
been. I love
movie
Madam
in which
Web. I
she
love that
doesn't even look
character.
like
But when she
Madam
should have
Web.
been old.
Yeah, where's the old lady? Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's-
made her
it-
look like Jessica Drew. I'm like,
It's
why
just
you
it's
cast young
so
hot
what
brunette like Jessica Drew, and you could have just made a Spider Woman movie and have Madam Web as a side character in it. It's so dumb. They're so
I feel like
backwards.
they've been greenlighting these movies. I think they're starting to realize that the agenda-based movies, they're not working. They're tanking. They're losing money left and right. Whatever studio is putting them out. Of course, all this shit's been greenlit way back before people started to realize, oh my God, we're losing millions and millions of dollars that we keep greenlighting all these agenda-based movies, you know, whether it's superheroes or not. They're not working. And why Sony keeps making Spider-Man movies with no Spider-Man in it. And it's all about villains who are good guys. And they think, well, maybe this one will work. Oh, well, if that one will work, we'll try this one.
You know
Hey,
what is going to work, Tyler?
What?
That Roadhouse remake on Prime Video coming out soon. Yeah.
What?
Jesus
Are you
Christ.
serious?
Yeah, there's
Yes?
a trailer
How-
for it.
shit,
Joe wasn't aware of that?
No.
No.
Who's starring in
Oh,
that though?
it's Jake Gyllenhaal as a UFC
God.
fighter.
Yeah, that
Not
ought to
Rob
be-
Schneider.
No,
I know that'd have been better. Because I'm sorry, I don't care what Jake Gyllenhaal did to get in shape. I don't take him fucking seriously in anything. Like you look at that guy, like I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what he got in shape for. He's
I
still
just only
a-
think of Donnie Darko every time I see him. That's all
yeah,
I think.
I don't. There's just some guys you can't take seriously as an action lead. He sure as hell's one of them. There's nothing. He sucks.
Here is a question from Ryan. What was the group think of the new sorcerer statue revealed by Tweeterhead last week? There's some controversy in the groups. They've given her archangel style wings instead.
You got pics? Can you look up
like
pics? I don't
like
know
metal
about that.
wings?
Yeah,
He
I
had,
know.
like-
I'm not. This
I
isn't
didn't see
really
that.
I'll
well.
look it up.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I've not been paying attention.
Because Tweeterhead usually puts out some amazing shit. So I wasn't aware of this though.
Well, here, I'll share something while he's looking for that.
Oh, did you buy a new necklace?
Yeah, this is something I asked the dealer about, and he said, "Well, I got this Skeletor sword."
Oh, you
Oh,
did get the
sweet.
sword. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So he's still got someone on his website on Etsy. So if anybody wants a Fisto or a Batarang from the '60s Batman show, which I got that, the Michael Keaton
Cool.
Batarang from the movie, I got that. He-Man's Power Sword or various other things, you know, treat
That's
yourself,
cool.
get some. Yeah,
Nice.
wear some cool armor, you know, throughout the day like I do.
I'm not a big necklace guy. or watches. I don't do watches
I used to wear Fossil watches back in high school.
or rings. I just not big. In
Yeah, I can't see Nathan doing. Oh, I can see Nathan doing the necklace.
I mean, Joe's got some knuckle dusters. We know that
I do.
for sure.
Yeah, he does.
And he has
He's
the
ready
T
for a fight.
ring.
What did you say, douche? I got what?
You have the T ring.
Earring?
Yeah.
What?
Don't deny
Oh,
it.
with my mask. Oh, shut up. Talking about this here. Oh, good God. Find the goddamn picture before douching drives me
Dude,
insane.
I the only thing that I could see is from their Instagram page, but they have it blurred out saying coming soon. I don't see anything that's
Huh.
an actual picture.
Okay, that explains why we didn't see it then. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know about
I didn't
this.
see it.
That's
It's news to us.
I mean, I can share the screen here, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like that's all it is. It's just a
Oh,
blurry.
okay.
just a blurred
Oh.
image.
I see what they mean. It's just like
Eh.
I see
Are
what
we
they mean.
doing a
The
review?
wings do look off. Yeah.
Put them in the category. What do we got? We got a meh, you said?
No, I'd say, yeah.
I mean, when it
I bet
comes
it's
to
gonna be gorgeous regardless, but yeah,
I
the
mean,
wings
I bet
do
it
look a
will
little
be.
off to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that Filmation statue.
That was beautiful.
The one that Iron Studios did.
Yeah. The one
Yeah.
that Emiliano designed.
That one was
Iron
gorgeous.
Studios puts out pretty good designs of He-Man and Thundercats. Like they I haven't bought any of the He-Man. I have one Thundercat one, but they do a pretty good job of doing a pretty good rendition of like a Filmation style of the characters from He-Man. They don't try to come in and make it their own. Like
Tom,
some of these bag of dicks do all the time.
Tom said he's better start working on his Jim Cotta 2 script.
Oh, bring it on, dude. Let's hear it. I love it.
Yeah, next time Tom is here, we're gonna be talking about Samurai.
Return to
Cop.
Swamp Thing.
No.
Tom said
Yeah.
Return to Swamp Thing, Clash of Titans, and Black Rain. That's what
Yeah,
he said.
but when he messaged me, he was like Samurai Cop, and I'm like, whatever you want to do.
Well, Tom, you can't keep lying to me here. Are we going to watch some good movies for a change or what?
Oh, Tom, since you're here in the chat, when
Yeah.
when Tyler and I were doing the show last night, Tyler wanted to ask, do you actually own good movies, or are they all just the so bad they're good ones? Let us know.
Like, does he own, like, It Lives by Night? Like, anything Mr. Science Theater is covered, is that all he owns? Like, does he own Space Marine? Does he own The Girl in Gold Boots? Does he own,
Yeah, but see,
Overdrawn at the Memory Bank? And
those still aren't good movies.
I know, but
Their
they're.
question was, does he actually own good movies?
I know, but now I'm asking if he owns nothing but shitty movies. Like, is it everything that Mr. Science Theater's ever made fun of? Like, that's what he owns, like hard copies of, like the actual film itself.
How dare you?
Oh, my apologies, Tom.
Hot dogs.
Shut up! I'm paying attention. God damn it!
Trolls 2 is a great bad movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh,
I've never.
yeah.
I haven't seen it, and I don't.
You don't piss on hospitality.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest part when he starts
I've-
taking off his belt and the kid's like, "What are you gonna do to me, Daddy?" It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Remember, that's where Harry Potter's name first came from. Wasn't it in Trolls?
No, that was in Troll, the first.
Yep,
movie.
yeah, that movie's sucked too.
It was
We got
weird. It's so trippy.
Oh,
that
fuck-
weird like
fucking-
opery song that they sing. It's like, what's going on?
I don't know. I just remember.
Imagine if there's an uncensored version. It's like that would be even freakier.
Yeah.
Like
What
Elaine's
drove
actually
me
nude
crazy about that movie
Yeah.
was
That'd
they
be
had
awesome.
some really good puppets in it, but they kept
No, I
doing
mean the
close-ups.
guy that pisses on the table.
Oh, that's we're on Trolls 2. We're talking about Trolls and Trolls 2 at the same
Wait,
Troll
we're
and
talk-
Troll 2.
Are we talking the one with Sonny from Sonny Bono and Elaine are in it,
That's
and the mom from
The shit-
that's
one.
Troll. That's Troll.
Yes, Troll. Yeah,
That's an actual movie.
Yeah, I
Troll
know.
2 is a piece of garbage. That's funny to
Well,
watch.
I'm sorry, but where is the first movie Troll a masterpiece? It's a
I don't
piece
say
of
it was a
shit.
masterpiece. I'm just saying it's a real movie. A bad movie, but a real movie.
I know. But you almost sound as if
Oh, no,
that's
no.
that's okay.
That's
You know,
a real
Troll 2,
movie.
That's the
I
shitty
mean,
one.
compared to Troll 2, it's pretty good.
Oh my god, I
Comparison.
had to see that movie twice.
No, but what's weird about that movie is they have good-looking puppets in it, but they kept closing up on the really shitty-looking puppets. And I'm like, why didn't you show that puppet over there? That looks cool.
Because maybe
watched-
that
it
one
was a,
would look
it was
shitty
a
too.
weird,
once they zoom in on
trippy,
it.
stupid movie.
They sniffed the green paint.
It was like done by drug addicts. But yeah, Joe, that's where the first kid's named Harry Potter in the movie.
Yeah.
But J.K. Rowling just steals from everybody. So
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
she's a
not
bit of a
original
hack.
at all.
yeah.
That urinating kid. That's he has a brilliant name.
What was? It wasn't the urinating kid. This was in Troll. His name was Harry Potter. The urinating. I
Who
don't
pissed on
remember
the table,
urinating
Joe?
But did he have a hairy ass?
Yeah.
Houston wants to know. Tom says, "Return to Swamp Thing, Jim Cotta, Black Rain, Samurai Cop. Take your pick. I'm good with all of them."
Swamp
Oh,
Thing.
you hear that?
Swamp Thing 2.
Swamp Thing 2. Tom, are you down for that? Tom, Return to Swamp Thing.
I mean, my pick would be Samurai
Joe,
Cop.
Joe.
Of course.
That would be awesome.
Joe, do you know the Swamp Thing theme?
No,
The theme song?
no.
Would you try to sing it?
What? I don't know.
How can he sing it if he doesn't know it, Houston?
I can send you the lyrics right now.
Why would you
But I
do
don't know
that?
the tone, the context. What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, do you really want to hear Joe sing anymore?
Yeah, you don't hear that
He-
shit. No
He
singing.
tortures us with that
You
crap all
can
the
guess
time.
the melody. You can guess the melody.
I don't know what the hell you're talking
Right.
about.
Yeah, he's probably talking about the cartoon where it's the playoff wild.
Yes.
No, yeah.
What?
Swamp Thing.
Wow,
it wouldn't
I've
help
been
it.
working
Shit.
a long time.
What kind of keyboard do you have? Is that Deucin over there typing?
That was some loud keyboard action.
Yeah, here you go, Joe. Here's the lyrics.
Here's the
Sing
lyrics.
it to
He can say it at the gym when he's trying to serenade her.
Okay, hold on. Swamp Thing, you are amazing. You fight
Yeah.
nasty. What? You fight everything.
It's not an
Nasty
opera.
Swamp Thing. I don't know. Swamp Thing. Earth really needs you, so come on, fight for right. We need you. Swamp Thing, you are amazing. Oh, Swamp Thing. I don't fucking know. That's it. I have no
that
clue.
wasn't too bad actually.
What
for-
if we
for-
start doing, because Joe doesn't really watch anything else. What if we hit him with lyrics
I
from
like that.
themes and just let Joe
Just
come up with new
Right
themes?
now,
for the thing?
right
'Cause that
now,
was-
right now, Jenny's guzzling the bottle.
It's like, oh shit, not again. Him and his singing.
She's passed out on her stomach in her bed.
Send him the lyrics to Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders. Haven't seen that one.
Well, let's say
That's a
that for
good
next
catchy
week. If
song.
you want, I
Yeah,
can
we'll
chime
save it
in
for
some
next
crazy
week. Alright.
singing.
We'll do
Yeah,
that
could
next
Come
week.
up with a new one each one.
Joe, let's go ahead and just wrap this up. Go ahead and
All
take us
right.
home.
Well, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we go live. And until next time, have a
Here's a
powerful
movie
day.
quote for you. Movie quote,
Okay.
Joe. Do it.
Okay, I'll do
it.
mine.
Movie quote. Movie.
What the fuck was that?
That was it.
I guess.
Oh, that's Billy Barty in
Yep.
what
Come
movie
on,
is
come
that?
on.
Oh fuck.
You're
Fuck.
right.
I know it's Billy Barty.
It is.
It's not UHF.
No.
Shit.
It's not
Oh my
not
God.
Rumpelstiltskin, is it?
No.
No. Oh fuck. I
Oh,
only get
wait,
half
Begins
a
with
point.
an L.
Joe's talked about this before.
Oh
I
my
think.
God.
I did. That's why Dushin. I was like, Dushin, I said this before on the podcast.
And
That's a good Billy Barty. That's why I got it. I think.
Thanks.
Oh fuck.
It's a movie that,
Don't cheat,
remember,
Nathan.
some of you forgot he was in. And that's why I was like, oh, okay.
Legend?
Nope. It's a comedy.
it's a
Oh.
yeah, I was gonna
God.
say it's a comedy.
Oh, I have no idea.
Well,
Yeah,
if I say
Tyler
the
You gotta
Hates
person's
tell
comedy.
me.
movie,
I
you'll
can't. I
get
can't
it.
think of the name of it.
Mel Brooks made the movie.
No, he
I,
starred
I,
in
I,
it.
I see what it is. I'll go ahead
Okay.
and say it. I guess Life Stinks.
Yep, Life Stinks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never
Yes.
never saw it.
All right.
You
Well,
should.
I just
It's
remember
great.
that. The
well, now that we've stolen the thunder, Tyler, do you got anything for us?
Yeah, I got. All right, I'll feed you, but you have to help with the household chores.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
God,
Yeah.
more fucking fairy tale theater shit.
I love
Hey,
that.
hey,
My
what can
favorite
I-
part is
what-
when she's like, "Oh, that other kid didn't have that fake mustache and those
Yeah, that
glasses."
goofy nose and that fake mustache. Hey, Wiley Walt knows Fairy Tale Theater too, so you know what? We can just get him on here, and you guys can
We need to
take
get
a
him
powder.
on here.
I think we do too. He's overdue. He needs to be. He needs to
Yeah.
come and join us and talk about how awesome.
Why
he agrees with everything else
whenever
that-
you're available.
Yeah.
Is Nathan
What?
drifting off? What the hell's Nathan doing?
Oh, I'm
How's he
just
doing?
pretend I pulled a Joe. Sorry.
E.T.
Okay.
You guys.
All right.
suck.
I was under the impression that Nathan would give Fairy Tale Theater a shot. We know Joe will be sick
No,
that night.
I will. I'm just. I'm
It's
just,
really short, Joe.
I'm just-
They're
I'm
really
just giving
short.
you shit.
It
it
doesn't
doesn't
They're
matter
so
if I pick
entertaining.
up
I
the
think
phone.
you'll like
Joe-
them, Joe.
Joe will hide in the corner like a small wiener and just shrivel up and die.
I mean, like that one episode is traumatizing.
Which one?
The Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
believe
that's such a
Deuce's
good one,
watched.
though.
I can't believe Deuce's even watched it. I feel like it's just me and
It
Rebecca. and now one-
traumatized me when I was a kid.
It's okay.
Really? It's-
Yeah.
It's your
The,
Lou Ferrigno, huh?
The Nightingale
Yeah.
traumatized
Yeah,
me.
but
with,
Yeah.
this is
There were
really
some-
scary.
There was. Yeah, there
the scene
were
of
like.
death at the end of the Nightingale traumatized me.
Oh, me too. I dreaded fucking watching
where he's
that.
like over Mick Jagger.
Holy
and he's
shit!
like,
Tom Brysky knows Fairy Tale Theater too.
It's Brisk.
Bring
course he
him
does.
on right now.
You guys are fucking losers, both of you.
You hear that, Joe? We're losers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
The
losers
Losers
with skinny
Club.
wieners. That's what you are.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
now that we know that Tom and Deuce like have seen it and like it and love it, like
I'm traumatized.
there's no reason why.
That doesn't
Well,
mean I like it.
Good.
And
That means I can just sit out too. Hell yeah. Joe.
Yeah, you can just sit
Solidarity,
out.
brother.
We
Yeah.
play some
I
Mario
mean-
Kart while they're
We'll
doing it. You
get
hit
Dushan, we'll
record,
get
we'll
Tom.
play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
There
I'll
you
just
go.
start the stream, click a few buttons, and then I'll just get up and walk away.
Yeah, Nathan, you be the Doug Turner of Lego.
Actually, no, I would have to stay here because Tyler has that robotic thing that happens every now and again that I gotta
Oh.
fix. So I couldn't just. I mean,
But we-
Joe, I'll have my Nintendo Switch in the handheld mode, and I'll just
Yeah, and we'll
just
play while they're doing that. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Joe, don't
Alright.
say we'll play while you're doing it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You just went
Alright.
like this.
That's
Yeah.
how
Oh,
this happens.
Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Alright.
Joe's plan is like, yeah, we'll sword fight while they're talking about Fairy Tale
Yeah.
Theater.
Yeah, that's how this happens. That's how that happens too.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. See you guys next week. Love you, Jenny.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever, Joe. Sorry.